It's Amber Love and I'm back with another video.
Damn, ay, girl, you know you better than a little bit. Ay, pretty little face with a little hips. Ay, like stay snatch cause she give a shit. Go little vibe, so a nigga always wanna hit. Whoa, nana, baby, want you back cause you a whole stunner.
It's gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna be doing a review of Carvana. That's who I got my car from. I got a Jeep 2017, what is this called? Patriot. And if you guys haven't seen my car review, what is it called? If you guys haven't seen my car tour, I can link it in the description. But I did do a video about the car that I got, but I never actually sat down and did a review on the company that I got my car from. And actually got my car from, like I said, Carvana, and basically like a car dealership online. So instead of going up to a car dealership, having them check out your credit and you walking around and stuff like that, having to see, can you check the Carfax, you can do all of that online. So last year in April, I was looking for a new car. So it's been about almost a year. In April will be a year since I got this car. So I just figured I'd do like a video about, you know, my experience with Carvana, my honest review, and the pros and cons that I felt I had. Like, because every experience is different. So I felt like I could, you know, tell people what my experience was, just in case you guys are thinking about it. But I'm gonna just tell y'all from the beginning. I had a car last year. It was a 2007 Jeep Patriot. Yeah, because it's a Renegade. I said that wrong. I got a Renegade, not a Patriot. I had a 2007 Patriot, and like the car kept messing up. Like it kept overheating and stuff. So like I paid off, but all the money that I get, I'm spending on my car. Like every time I save up a good amount of money, I have to spend it on my car. So I was getting kind of frustrated with that. So I remember my friends just telling me, like, you know, just look for a car, and I just agreed on it. And I didn't know what kind of car I wanted to get. I fell in love with Jeeps. So like before I even went to Carvana, I did go to a dealership, and they basically said that, you know, my down payment was gonna be like $1,500, and what else did they say? They said my down payment was gonna be $1,500. They said that I had to have insurance, and like, if you guys don't know, Michigan insurance, I live in the state of Michigan. Michigan insurance for people that's like under the age of 25 or 27 is very high. Like, I'm talking 300, folks, is very high out here. Last year, you know, my car kept overheating, and I kept having all these issues, and I went to another place. I had went to Drive Time, but I didn't find out that I wanted. And then I went to Cartwright, and basically they said I wasn't approved for any cars that I wanted. So that's when I opted for Carvana. And on Carvana, I loved how on the website, one, like, they let you put in like how much you want to spend per month. They let you put in how much your down payment is. And then they basically calculated, you know, because I was obviously turning in my old car. Like, it still drove, but it kept overheating, so I just stopped driving it. But they actually, yeah, so within, I gave it a little bit of thought. I thought about it, and then I realized, like, okay, I could save up the right amount of money, and I could get the car, trade my car in. I think they picked up the car. Yeah, they picked up the car when they were ready to bring me. They were able to, when they were ready to deliver my car. So, like, I think I paid for everything first, and then once everything went through, you know. Oh, that's another thing. The customer service was spectacular. Like, I was able to talk to someone on the phone. Like, it was a real live person. They were, like, energetic. Like, they didn't seem like they were irritated by me calling. You know, the customer service was very well. So I can definitely give them a thumbs up when it comes to the customer service team. Like, they tell you, like, how I feel about the car and what has happened to my car since a year has passed. So the I'm gonna do the cons first. Okay, so when I did get my car, I have a push to start, so obviously I don't need my keys to be in the ignition when I'm driving. So like, this little key, it's called a key fob, it did not have a battery, so the battery is dead. So like, every time I got in the car, I basically had to like put this inside of the door, and I didn't like that. Like, I don't like how I definitely don't like how they didn't give me a battery, because they said they were going to give me a battery, right? but they never sent it. But luckily my mom had batteries at her house because my sister's car was down. Not her car wasn't down, but her battery and her little key fob had died as well. So that's one thing I didn't like about that. But luckily, like I said, my mom had it, and I'm pretty sure if I would have called them again, they probably would have sent it. But I just didn't like how they weren't on it like they said they were gonna be on it, because I literally never got anything in the mail. And then like the second thing was that it was a recall on my Jeep Renegade, but even though I put this under the cons, but they did send like, you know, like a little warranty thing in the mail saying that they'll get it fixed for me up front. So I can't really put that as a con, but like I still wanted to put it in there because, you know, my car did have a recall, but like everything's fixed with that, everything's good with that. And then now I'm gonna do the pros. So the pros is that when I did get my car, they gave me like a goodie bag. Unfortunately, I don't have none of that stuff because that was all a year ago. And I was doing YouTube back then, like I said. But basically, they gave me like a clear cup. I'm going to put pictures of it if I have some. But I'm pretty sure it's some on their website. But they gave me like a clear Carvana, I don't know what it's called. It's like some kind of cup with their Carvana logo and had like a straw in it. So it was plastic. And then inside, they filled it up with candy of all sorts. And then they gave me like some eyeglasses. And they gave me a full tank of gas, obviously. And then the car was very clean when they brought it to me, you know. Like, the lady that delivered my car to me and took my other car, like, she explained everything rather well. Like, she talked through with me if I had any questions about the contract that I was signing. I can't give you guys, like, all the details about how much I paid for the car. I just don't feel comfortable telling people how much I paid for my car, but yeah, you guys obviously can just look on the app and see, you know, what kind of car you want and go based off of that. They gave me, oh, and then also, like, even though they gave me like a goodie bag full of stuff in my car, they also still gave me like, they sent me like an email giving me like money off their little merch store. So basically I was able to get like a little, I'll show you guys when I get home later on. I'll add into the video. They sent me like this big sun protector for the front and the back of my window. So like that was like very nice of them to do that, you know, because they didn't have to do that. So like, but I've had the car a year. I have not had really any problems with the car itself. Like, only thing I was having problems with was my tires. But I think that's just where I live. Like, it'd be a lot of nails in the street. So like my front tire, it keeps getting nails in it, and basically like I need to get that replaced really soon because that's not good. So like that was the only problem that I really had with the car, you know. Like, it was changed, everything was good about that. Like, I haven't had any complaints about my car besides, you know, the recall. That's the only thing I didn't like. But honestly, like, me being with Carvana, not being that good of a person when it comes to cars or whatever, and I didn't have nobody to come with me. Well, obviously do everything online, so like you was able to get like the full, you know, car facts about what the car has been through, where it's been, like how long the previous owner had the car. So like I love that, because if you can make the car buying process easy as they did, like the world would be a better place. Like, nah, but yeah, so if you guys are interested in checking out Carvana, I definitely recommend them for you guys, okay? So if you guys haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. I hope this video helped you guys out. Like, I know I wasn't through with everything, but like I said, it's been a year since I got the car, so I don't remember everything. I'm in the market of buying a new car, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Oh, and ring that post notification bell, so if you are subscribed, you know when I post and you're notified. All right.